What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Figured I'd throw it back a little bit, do the regular intro for y'all once again. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Welcome back to another NBA High Five video, man. As you guys know, in these videos, I give you guys a core five, guys, to kind of start your research for the day. Sorry, my video is a little later than normal today. It's a little groggy outside, and I didn't wake up naturally by the sunlight like I normally do at like 8 a.m. Well, earlier than that. Normally, I'm up by like 7:30, maybe before that, because the sun is beaming in my back door. And so, but today it's groggy and it's not bright and I slept in. But, anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into it, all right? Greenlightdfs.com to join the squad. Let's get it. Starting off at point guard, the guy that I love the most, man, honestly, and this is a dude I'm investing a lot in cards too, as soon as his regular cards are coming out as well. But LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball and Lonzo are only $500 difference right now. Well, here's the thing that about LaMelo, man, is he's not starting. No, he's not. But he's been playing 30 minutes. He has gotten 44 against Dallas, 31 against Memphis, 37 against Philly, 37 against Philly again. I think 6x is a lock. I think 36 is a lock against Atlanta. There's I just don't see a situation where he doesn't get 6x. Now, he does possess that upside of 50 in this matchup. As you saw in the matchup against Dallas, in 29 minutes, he got 44. He can put up in multiple categories, man. He's a good rebounder. He's a great at passing. If his shot is on, he's gonna be dangerous. Okay, so LaMelo Ball, I really love him at 6K here. I think he's a lock for 6x return of value here against Atlanta. Really, really love him. And while I'm on that game, let me go to the other side. I'm going to take a stab at John Collins. Now, sometimes you get John Collins and he busts. Sometimes you get John Collins and he goes off. I'm going to predict I get the John Collins that drops a 50 piece here. Going against Charlotte. Charlotte is the worst in the league versus power forwards. They have been giving it up to power forwards thanks to Tobias Harris absolutely destroying them for like almost 60 not too long ago. John Collins is in a fantastic spot. Last season against Charlotte, he dropped 46 at 7-2. At 7-2. I mean, look, if you just make it, if we round down a little bit, let's go 7K. 5X is 35, right? I'm expecting over 40. He's hitting value. Plain and simple. I'm down to say he's hitting value. If I love this game in general, which I do, I love Charlotte Atlanta today. I love this game. Now, I really love Atlanta run back. Okay, I love Trae Young. I love those guys. But at the price range that John Collins is at only 7-2, he could have a huge impact on this game, seeing that Charlotte struggles so bad versus the position. I really love John Collins here to run back my love for LaMelo Ball. Next up, this is something to keep an eye on, but I really am in love with Paul George if he plays here. He missed last night, as you guys know. He missed last night. Now you got Kawhi Leonard doubtful. Okay? You have Kawhi Leonard doubtful, most likely resting on a back to back. With Paul George sitting yet last night with an ankle situation, I'm expecting him to be back here and him to play his normal minutes at 8, 9. Let's round it up to 9. I'm expecting 45 easily against Golden State here. Just easily. And with Kawhi Leonard being out, this game could possibly be competitive right here. So I really love this game as well. It's another game I really like with Kawhi Leonard out. It's another situation where you can get some value here. If Paul George misses, this is where all of the value is going to be. So pay attention to this. Okay, I'm putting Paul George in the I-5 because he has slate breaking potential with Kawhi Leonard out if he is in fact in against Golden State. All right. So at 8-9, I absolutely love him. Now, if he misses, Lou Williams is a guy who comes to mind. Nicholas Batum, who actually I'm putting at small forward. I love Batum here with no Kawhi Leonard going against Golden State. It's a fantastic situation. He's going to play a ton of minutes. Him and Luke Kennard. You can go either way. If you need the money, I like Batum more for 800 more, but if you have to have the money, saving 800 and going Kennard is perfectly fine. Kennard is going to play a ton of minutes, especially if George misses too. But so yeah, keep an eye on Paul George today. That is a big injury to keep an eye on. Because he sat last night, I'm expecting him to play this one. They might have purposely just been like, you know what? It's not too bad of an ankle issue, but we're going to rest you tonight because we have a game tomorrow. We're going to rest Kawhi tomorrow, play you tomorrow. So I think Paul George is perfectly fine, and I like him and Batum here. Last and not, but certainly not least, I love centers against Houston this year, man. They are bottom in the league versus centers this year. Remember when we were talking about how the way they had their team last year set up, how they were so small that immediately when they started doing that, it was like, oh, yeah. Like, dude, people are going to feast against them. Like, they're too small. People are going to feast against them. Well, here's the thing. DeMarcus Cousins is not very good defensively. Christian Wood's been giving it up to centers, okay? So Miles Turner at 6'3". I'm expecting at least 36 out of Miles Turner here. I'm expecting him to have one of the bigger games of his season so far here against Houston. Houston has been bottom in the league versus centers so far this season. Miles Turner plays a consistent amount of minutes, and he's also just a consistent contributor regardless. Like, if he busts, it's going to be with a 30, most likely. If he busts, he's probably still going to get you around 30. Now, we want more than that. I'm wanting, okay, and if I had to call it right now, I'm going to say, you know what? My boy Miles Turner is going to drop a 40 piece here. That is why I like Miles Turner at home going against Houston, who has struggled against bigs. Now that they got a more traditional kind of lineup here with Christian Wood's size down there, I really love Miles Turner. And last year, when you would think that they were going to get whooped by centers, they weren't, unfortunately, because all these three-point shots and PJ Tucker being out at the three-point line was pulling bigs out from the basket, and it was actually affecting rebounding and stuff. This year, it's a little bit different, so Miles Turner should be able to feast on the boards. I really love Miles Turner here at 6'3". Fantastic option. I like Sabonis too. I did a little deeper research. I loved Sabonis' first look, but then I did a little more research, and it looks like Houston has been the best against power forwards so far this year. They've done a very, very good job at limiting power forwards. Let's see who they have faced, though. Maybe they just haven't faced any solid power forwards to make it so that they. All right, so Houston has faced, yeah, Maxi Kleber, Marvin Bagley, Paul Millsap, like no big names. So Sabonis is still going to eat. I wouldn't be surprised to see Sabonis still drop 45 or more here. But Miles Turner in this matchup down low, I absolutely love him here in this matchup. All right, Willie Cauley-Stein got over 30 DraftKings points. Rashawn Holmes dropped almost 50. Jokic got 73. All right, so yeah, let's get this money. Thank you guys for joining me as always. LaMelo Ball, Paul George, Nicholas Batum, John Collins, and Miles Turner. Pay attention to the Paul George situation. By the way, y'all, all of you DFS people, I just want to let you know, as you guys know, if you know, I've been doing the box break stuff. Okay, it's kind of like DFS, right? You take a chance at a box, and you have the potential to get card. But the difference is between DFS and box breaks is you get something regardless. If you buy into a box or you get a personal box for yourself and you pull a Zion, you're getting all of those cards out of the box. You're getting actual physical stuff. You know what I mean? So certain guys, you could get a rookie guy that you don't know a ton about, and then he starts balling later in the year, and his cards spike up. That's the cool thing about this stuff is it's an amazing investment, which is why I'm getting into it. So I absolutely love it. I did stock up. I have a shit ton of boxes right now. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I'm gonna do a live box break. When you guys see me do live box breaks, come hang out and ask questions. Chill out. I've got a lot of people who have been consistently doing it with me. We've been running through the stock of boxes that I have. So come check it out. Ask questions. If you only play DFS and you haven't gotten involved in cards and stuff like that, the card industry is booming right now. Okay, absolutely booming. To put it in perspective for you too, like when Stephen Curry had that huge game where he dropped over 60 something points, my guy who is a millionaire off of selling sports cards made a shit ton of money off of Stephen Curry in one day because of that game. And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's how it is. You're investing in individual players pretty much. You're taking that chance at the big dogs. By the way, the new product for 2021 with LaMelo Ball being on Charlotte and Anthony Edwards being on Minnesota's team, that is coming up, man. So that's going to be some fun shit too. So that'll be coming up pretty soon. I believe next month it's coming out. But yeah, I got football, basketball, even a little bit of baseball boxes. So come have fun with us tonight. Thank you guys for joining us as always. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad if you are interested in box breaks. GLDbreaks.com is the site. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm out. Peace.